Take the chains off the brain. We've been handcuffed. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are, and however you're listening to this. I am one of your hosts, RDJ.
My allergies.
Already?
And I'm your other host, Ashley.
We're keeping this.
AKA. Damn. Okay. Man. AKA threes. Yeah. My allergies. I was trying to hold it in, like.
Oh yeah,
I
know. And then guess what? Your finger just came across and it just kept working the nose.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, we want to thank you guys for entering the grave with us today. Also, Ash's allergies. We want to thank those for entering the grave.
Nah, hell no. Fuck no.
They're here now.
Wait. I didn't have to do that aggressive. All right. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I had a question before we get started.
What's the question?
How are you? I said I was going to remember in the last. Here I am. How are you? How's your week? Your day? Whatever. I don't know.
We can go with the week. The week has been long. It's been one trip after the next, and slowing down has no. I have no way to know when I'm gonna slow down because of the workload that I do have, and I have other obligations and responsibilities that I committed to that I'm trying to complete, and it's like my mind is working, and some of the things are personal, but some of the things are business and work related. But I'm trying to juggle a lot of things, even with myself. Trying to juggle a lot of things and attempting to keep the bridge standing, and let the water just flow beneath is what I'm focusing on right now. So I'm not the best, but I'm striving to be okay. What about yourself?
Well, one, thank you for sharing that and just being open with me. I appreciate that. Well, and them too. They're here watching. But I do appreciate that. And of course, in any kind of way that I can help. And when people say that, it's like, okay, but I don't even know what the help looks like. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that. But as you take the time to figure that out, or if you need a ear to help you figure that out or whatever, I mean, I'm here in real life to help you anyway, of course. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I just want you to know that I got you. And I can relate to that. Especially like the slowing down part. You definitely got to slow down before you get set down. And you don't want to get set down.
Yeah, you get set down. That's reckoning. That's an eye opener right there. I've seen it and I experienced it myself. So yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. So
how was your week?
My week was heavy.
You said heavy and started laughing. That sound light to me.
Because I'm trying not to cry. My eyes are starting to swell up. Man. It's a heavy week emotionally. I've kind of like overcame a fear a little bit. I would say I kind of overcame it. So I talked about before, like having anxiety and stuff like that, and how I used to have agoraphobia. And so plane rides and car rides, you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff just made me super anxious. I had panic attacks all the time. I'm happy to report that I made it to Atlanta and back same day. No panic attacks, like fine. You know what I'm saying? I literally closed my eyes. No, seriously. I was like, you know what? I tell God all the time, like, okay, God, I'm trusting you on this and that, and I do my prayers and stuff. And I was like, what if I went into something with the mindset of like, let's just think about the good and choose the good only. Like, we all know, yeah, the bad could happen, but just choose the good only. So I literally was like, there's a reason I need to be here. Of course, like, I had a death in my family, and I needed to I personally felt like I needed to be there for my granddad, like, my grandma too, but I was like, I really need to be there for my granddad, because I can't imagine losing a child. Like, I pray to God I don't have to experience that. But so it was just super, super emotional with that. And then it's like I overcame something and I went to go see a friend. Like immediately afterwards, I went to go see my friend at her baby shower. I ain't gonna say her name because she announced that she was pregnant. So I ain't gonna say her name.
That's
But
fair, you know.
you know, but I went to her baby shower and personally, I've been in this weird space of like just trying to figure out why I do and accept the things that I accept. And sometimes I could be a little blunt with myself, which can come off a little harsh. So I'm
Right.
just trying to navigate all the things. Um, and so, yeah, it's been a very emotional, very trying week. If you can't tell by my eyes, I am exhausted. Like, because literally I just did the Atlanta thing yesterday. Yeah, yesterday is when I did it. So,
Yeah.
like, going it's same day and all that, like, it's a lot.
And
Um,
still making time to come do this, like
Yeah, for both of us. That's what I wanted to say. Like,
ultimate warrior, man.
yeah, still showing up. It's like, yes, you want to feel things, you want to process, but you also have things that you need to do. And some of these things are bigger than yourself,
Mm.
So this is like, it's for us. This is our conversations, us talking to each other, but other people get something out of this too. And the greater vision for what we have for this. So it's like, it's not about showing up perfect. It's just about showing up
Showing
real.
up.
And so,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And so that's what I wanted to do here. And I think the more that we check in with people, it doesn't come off like some, hey, we're this prim proper show. We got this script for you. We're ready. Like, yay. All right, bye. Like, no, it's really just two humans, two people behind this that are going through things, but still showing up, which is showing you that this is how real life works. Like, you can go through things, but still show up for yourself. So, you know, I'd rather be
Right.
asleep because I got like 3 hours of sleep, but I'd rather be crying, I'd rather be
I
drinking,
felt that. I felt that.
I'd
Drinking,
rather be,
I bypass drinking, but you
I
got it.
love some wine, some red wine to just make you feel
See,
fine.
the thing
But,
is that I don't mind drinking. It's just that drinking doesn't do anything for me, you know.
right. So you shouldn't drink. You
Right,
should
but so
have
now
mocktails.
I'm at the point to like, why drink?
Yes.
Why spend this much on alcohol when alcohol don't do anything for me?
That's insane. But for me, though, buy it for me. Now, let me stop because the
Lightweight,
way that alcohol is, I am. The way that alcohol is celebrated, I probably low key should like stop drinking. I don't have a problem with it.
right?
But when I am feeling like really big emotions, like right now, like I'm not going to cut it out. Like I literally was just about to cry. Like I'm trying to hold it. And
Hold
that's
it
just
in,
how I've been feeling because I had to show up for other people. I had to show up. I had to show up for me. You know what I'm saying? So I just been kind of holding it because right now it just isn't the time. And I would use like wine or something like that to like, mellow myself out. But I don't want to always do that. That doesn't
right?
happen frequently, but when it's big feelings like this, I say this year it's happened twice already. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, dang. But
That's heavy.
uh, it is. But it's such is life. Such is life. And
Still don't know where that's from, but I understand.
that's just, I just say that. Like,
But you're not the only person I heard say that. You know what I'm saying?
well, okay. I listen, I don't know where, I don't think I heard it on anything, but I literally have just always told myself that, like, literally since I was a kid, like, just such is life. Like, this is life. Like, if I could plan how my tomorrow would look and actually be able to execute that, like, if I could orchestrate it, I can. But I mean, like, if I was to be the god of this situation and orchestrate tomorrow on, then I won't ever say such as life again because it's gonna be like, hey, this is the yeah, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
But I can't. I can do my best to plan. I can talk to God about it. I can walk in this and hope that this is the path that I'm supposed to be on and go from there. But yeah, such is life. Like this is just it. It's no rule book, it's no manual, it's just the cards that we were dealt with. And then y'all done got me a damn seat at the table. I'm playing when niggas is yelling at me during the game, and I didn't even want to play. I came for the food. Actually, I didn't know why I'm here. I didn't come to this barbecue. I didn't come to this. Why am I here? I didn't want to, So I just spawned on Earth, and I just got to figure it out. And
right.
so
That's what we're.
we,
That's what.
yeah, I would say we started talking, and we were figuring out life, and we like, yo, other people probably need to hear this too.
Right.
So that's what's
Mhm.
sparked Into the Gray.
We in the gray.
And all the just the little side funny note. Remember, if y'all have iPhone, y'all know. Remember when iPhone came out with the ability to record the conversations, and we like we gonna do this because we
I
be
don't know how many conversations we had to where we're like, yeah, we're gonna record it, and then we end up having a conversation 3 hours. I'm like, dang,
damn, we should have recorded
we
that
should
one.
record that. That was great.
That
But you
was
know what I'm
really
saying?
great.
But it's still moments to where it's like, we probably we want like
Be authentic.
yeah, because now like then we're like real in the moments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And now that we've discussed our viewpoint about it, like
Hmm.
it's probably changed. Like mine is probably more toward the way that you think about something and vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now it's more so we can only even outside the show, we have conversations to where we still battle, you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
or debate or whatever the situation is. But I've come to
Try
the
to tell
realize
y'all.
it's never an argument, you know what I'm saying? It's just that we're passionate about what we're saying, and it
Facts.
kind of get loud or whatever the situation is, but it's not an argument. It's like
It's not.
no,
We literally
and we'll
just
throw
we just getting it out, you know?
yeah, we'll throw some, you know what I'm saying, some of our favorite cussing words out, you know what I'm
Oh, for
saying?
sure.
Yeah, but it's not in a disrespectful way.
Bitch.
Oh yeah,
They don't even know. Like
they don't even know.
for real. Hey, I think we should I think we should, but see the thing is like if I'm calling you bitch and
I
you calling
know.
me bitch, they gonna
Yeah,
look at
they
that
were like,
crazy. Like
yeah,
what?
yeah, like
You know how
what
many
are
times
they
I wanted to
on?
say that on
Yeah,
the show?
I already know, but it's more so like
Oh
you know,
shit.
I think
That's our
like
word though. Like that
yeah,
shit
yeah,
hit.
that
It
it
hit what it's
is.
supposed to.
Yeah, and the different ways that you say it let you
Yeah.
know the like,
Bitch.
bitch,
Bitch.
yeah,
Bitch.
bitch,
Bitch.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
my favorite. Bitch. Hey, y'all, our conversations be great. Look, but I don't want y'all to feel like we're being
oh yeah,
inauthentic
you're
here.
right,
We are being, you know what I'm saying? We do our thing. But yeah. All right, let's get into the topic because we're about to take this conversation into a whole other thing.
right,
But yeah, so just so y'all know, like we said before, we don't have scripts and stuff like that. Like we have a topic and then we discuss it. So this is the best way that we can be as authentic as possible, like our phone conversations, you know, say without getting somebody else's viewpoint and then hitting record and then going into the conversation. So
right.
whether you agree with it, disagree with it, just know it's the real. That's all
Yes,
we can offer you.
that's how we got. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's it. That's all. But yeah. So what
So
we talking about today?
so slight backstory. Something happened to where I think I seen something or something to that degree, and you asked me a question, and then I asked you a question, and then the topic
Oh
that
yeah.
arisen was, could you be with a partner that is not good at their craft? Let that
Hmm.
simmer. You know what I'm saying? Could you be with somebody who isn't good at what they do, but they think
I fully remember the conversation now.
right, right,
Okay.
right. So
Mm,
yeah, I wouldn't say no names, but the thing is,
please don't.
sheesh. But the thing is that like I don't know if I started off. I'm not saying that I can't be with a partner that is not good at their craft, but trying to help them realize like, hey, these are things you can use to get better, even though you're not as good as you want to be or think you are. But how do
Okay.
it's more so like how do you convey that message to them without sounding like you're being too harsh, or should you be harsh as possible so they can get the grit of what you're actually saying?
Mm, great questions. I'm gonna give my stance on that or what I think, my opinion. Um, I want to say that I can't be with someone who's not good at their what did you say? Their craft?
Their craft.
Yeah. Um, uh, I can. I can. as long as I don't have to see it or hear it or taste it or feel it or smell it.
Don't exist at this point because everything that you're saying is just at this like I don't want to. I don't want to do none of that. Like at this
Because I
point,
don't want to lie to you. So if it involves me, like,
right? But if to some degree you're using at least two senses every time that you
yeah,
engulf something. If you got to taste the food, you got to smell it before you taste it. You got to see it before you taste it, and then you taste it.
sign me out. I can't be there. So
That's-
my answer would be that I can't be with somebody who's bad at their craft. I tried to say like if I don't have to, but then you're right. Like it
You
just
got
doesn't
to,
exist at
yeah.
that point.
Like
So
even singers or artists, something
no.
like that. You got to see them perform something dreadful. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I gotta watch you, and then you come to me like, I did good, huh, babe? I did great, huh? But nevertheless, what about friends? Okay, could you tell your friend that they're not good at what they do?
My friend,
Your friend,
yes. Somebody I just know of, no, it ain't my business. Do you rock out how you rock out? But my friend, now what I won't do is I try my best not to do is give unsolicited feedback.
right?
But if you're asking for feedback, then that means that you want feedback. You're open to the possibility that somebody's either going to hate it or love it. You know what I mean? And so when people ask me, I'm like, oh, you want me to know? Okay, I'm gonna be real with you, because a lot of people aren't. We want to make other people feel good, so we'll be like, oh, that's good, girl, that's great. You know, maybe it's not my cup of tea, but it's great. And I'm just like, I don't like that. What you do that
Hmm.
for? Why you, girl? Turn this off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? So but I do say it like that. I would say I don't really say it like that, but yes, I do.
Yeah,
But
you do.
it's not mean. My friends know that I'm coming from a place. It's not mean. I tailor my response on each friend, of
But
course. You know what I mean?
your bluntness makes it seem that way. You know what I'm saying? How blunt you are, and then your facial expression, and then your demeanor, how you saying it. You could like your way of just being like, turn it off, versus turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
What's this? Nah.
Exactly. You just
Heck
slapped in
no.
my face.
But see, I wouldn't do that with every friend. If I have a friend who I know that like our friendship is more like this, like well not like because I tell you, I have I've told you some real feedback on something. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Oh
hey,
yeah.
and this ain't got nothing to do with your craft. And it actually ain't even got nothing to do with you. It's just some. But you know, I was like, yeah, hell no, don't ever do that shit again. Hell no. But I can say that to you. But another friend, you know, I would just be like, oh, I don't like it. I don't like the way this sounds or that looks or this tastes or that. You know, I'll just get the feedback because you value my opinion for some reason. So I'm gonna tell you the
Right.
real. So I won't be. I'm not mean and I'm not blunt to everyone. I tailor my approach to the
Right.
person. But
So
I
even
could be
with that,
friends with somebody.
your approach is different. Does that change the impact that is received or given how you tell them like, hey, I don't vibe with that? Because the way,
No.
okay, but it has to, because one way you said, you know what, I will tell them this way, and then somebody else I'll tell them a different way. Now the way that you're telling them two different things, it could probably have the same meaning to you, but the way that they interpret it is going to be different. Because you said they shit was trash, you was like, I can just do better on mine, but both of them mean they shit was trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So
Okay, but the reason why I said the reason why I said no is because I feel like for me, if it's not a yes, it's a no. So I don't care if you go, it's a no. It's not a yes. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm thinking that people take it that same way. Like a no is a no. You just rejected something that I produced. I don't care what the reason it is or what you rejected something I produced. So it's a no. That's how like I don't think it changes the impact because they're
okay,
still getting a no.
well
But
that's the
I get
foundation.
what you're saying.
That's
I
the
get what you're
base.
saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So, but I agree with what you're saying too. Like if it's not a yes, it's a no, right?
Hmm.
But it's the the comments and the dialogue after you give me the yes or the no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, versus nah, that shit was trash. Now,
Bitch,
now,
throw that apron away. Burn
yeah,
this motherfucking kitchen down. That shit was gross.
but
What
that's
would you
the
make that for? Why? That is nasty. What you eat it? You
Betty.
let me
Not too
watch you
much,
eat
Betty. Calm down. Not too much, okay? Betty going crazy. The thing is that you can tell me no, but after you tell me no and you constantly give a comment or feedback to why you told me no, now I feel some type of way. You know what I'm
But
saying?
see, I wouldn't do that with the friend that couldn't take it. Like Cass, I could be like, bitch, throw my plate away. I'm not even about to throw my food away. You turn my plate face down. This shit nasty. Why'd you do? But me and Cass will laugh like that. We'll joke like that. But I wouldn't come to you and be like, oh, you made this? Bitch. I might say the bitch part, but I ain't gonna like throw this shit away. I'll be like, okay, I see what you was going for here. Is this supposed to taste like lemon? Okay, yeah, no, I don't like that flavor with that, but I mean, it's a nice try. Maybe you can make mine with, you know, paprika instead of lemon.
But
Something.
red pepper
I'm not
flakes.
rocking with that.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So
But
I just would tailor, but at the end of the day got to. I'm just playing. But no, at the end of the day, it's a no. So it's still going to affect you. Like, dang, she ain't like it.
yeah, you didn't like
So
it, but you didn't tell me that you had to take my plate to the trash or flip it upside down
bitch, I'm
or
never gonna eat chicken ever again in my life. You just made me vegan with this nasty ass shit. Yeah, but I wouldn't say that to you.
I muted you twice. Hmm? Or I turned it off. I turned it back. Bruh, I said what I said.
I said what I said. I said what I said. Fine.
So
I said what I said.
yeah,
Motherfucker.
more like her
Anyway,
voice. Nevertheless, it was more so like the way that you say something versus the way that it's received, I think is different when it comes to critiquing somebody's craft. You know what I'm saying? So,
agreed. Agreed. Now, can I be friends with them? Yes.
but you
Can I
can't.
be in a relationship with you? No. Because
Hmm,
if you are an artist, we're both artists, so I'm just gonna say that. You're an artist.
right.
If you're an artist and you rap and it's trash, I know we ain't making it out the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because this it's horrible. You know what I mean? Or you sing and your voice sounds like, I don't know, it's just as bad. You know what I mean? I can't lie to you about that because it's hurting me. You feel good. You're gonna go and continue doing your stuff. You're gonna be like, dang, my girl love this stuff. Oh my God, I'm such a great artist. You're gonna have the confidence now to go and put that poison in somebody else's ears. It's like,
Poison is
damn.
crazy. But do you hear what you're saying? Like you're
Yeah.
still saying the things.
but,
Like
but, I'm, but
how
I
am I?
wouldn't call, but I wouldn't tell you that it was poison. The thing is, we would have never been in a relationship. So now there's a caveat. Somebody could have told me while we were already together. Let's say we're married, and then somebody like, you know, I've always had this secret of mine. I make music, and then they play music, and it's like, oh shit. It's just unfortunate. You should have told me that while we were dating. We could have ended this, then. But if I'm dating somebody and their music is bad, we're not making it out this dating pool. And we're not. I'm gonna get out, but we as a unit are not making it out. I can't sit here and continue. I can't lie to you. It's gonna hurt me because I
Right.
have to keep
So
suffering through it.
are you not going to help? Is the thing because when you're in a relationship, that is supposed to be the most transparent person that you can come to about anything and everything because this is
Mm-hmm.
your person. This is who you're deciding to do life with. You're not doing life with your friends. Yeah, your friends will be there in your life, but you're not doing life with them, right?
Right.
So the person that you're deciding to go to with, like, hey, babe, hey, I appreciate you trying to pay them bills, but your financial skills are trash. I'm not going to give you the cash to go pay the bills when I know you got a gambling problem. But you know what? I can give you tools to get better at handling the finances. So I can't trust you to go do that. Same thing with your craft. Hey, you're not that good at singing, but I can give you tools to get lessons to get better at it. And if you don't get better at it, guess what? it's okay. I know you think that you're good, but
Right.
you're not. Okay,
Right. Right.
and it's okay that you're not. I need you to
Yes.
understand it's okay that you're not.
Please understand it quickly.
Shut your ass. But nevertheless, I want to help make you better instead of like, oh, you trash at that? Fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly,
Yeah.
yeah, off top. Like, come on.
Okay. All right. So remember when I said like the person that I ended up in a relationship with, and I didn't even know that they had this skill or talent or interest,
Right,
craft,
right.
whatever. That's the approach. What you just said is the approach I'd use with that person.
Oh, so you can be with somebody who's not good at that.
I can be shockingly, surprisingly, and unfortunately
Damn. Damn.
in a relationship with somebody whose craft is horrible. What I won't do is get into a relationship with someone who's not good at their craft, because what I'm doing there is introducing that lying is okay in this dynamic. And it's not. The first step is this. Now, if you can accept that truth, and if you're like, I know my shit trash, or I know you don't like my shit, but I like making it cool, because now we're both honest, and I don't have to go ahead, rock out, babe. I got my headphones on, noise canceling, double pair, under a blanket, soundproof, in the closet, bitch. I ain't got to hear shit.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to hear motherfucking people.
So
Okay?
you know what you just did? You eliminated every sense that you had in
Yeah.
order not to partake in their craft.
Facts. I'm probably gonna throw some ZQL in there too, so I can just be sleep through it all. Wake me up when you're done. When September ends. Wake me up when you're done. But no, I
Help
won't
me.
enter.
Support me. Like at this point, like I need help. At this point, like I've been told by people who say they are my friends that my stuff is good. Like they're feeding into my
Okay.
self-esteem, pretty much. Like they're
Okay.
helping me feel like I'm confident enough to do this on whatever mainstream or public venue or whatever the capacity it is. I'm good enough
Right.
to do it at that level now. But in reality, y'all making jokey jokes about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me the real. My partner should be able to. My partner should be that person to give me that.
And your partner will. But
Got one motherfucking sunglasses on and headphones and Z-Quill trapped in the closet. R. Kelly, like, what the fuck?
I'm saying, but that's different.
It's different.
That's different. That's different. Because listen,
Fuck out of here.
No, for real. Listen, with my partner, okay, with my partner, I'm gonna be like, hey, that shit make my ears bleed. But here's what we could do to help us both out. I think that people probably have, and you know how I talk. So this is what I would really say. Babe, listen, I think that shit sounds horrible. To me, it sounds horrible. It's like it's horrific. It's. I feel like if I listen to another minute of that, my ears are going to bleed from the inside. Like I'm going to be gargling blood in the back of my throat from how bad my ears are going to be bleeding. I hate that shit. So what I think that we should do, actually, before we get to the solution, I want to say that if you've played this for anybody else, these motherfuckers is lying to you, or they are just used to gargling blood. So it's only one of the two. Okay. And what we can do, babe, because I love you so much, depending on what this thing is that I'm hearing, wherever it's wrong, how about we go get some lessons? Okay? Let's get lessons. That way we can get better, and then we can put it out, because I love you.
Right, and before we do that, excuse me while I go kill myself, because you said that gargling blood and all that shit. Like, ain't that about a bitch? You mean to tell me that they got to gargle blood? You're from great. No.
I bet.
Fuck you. Like,
Damn.
ain't no way.
I'm just saying. That shit is, I don't want to hear it. Now, I'll probably say that like after the second time, or no, I'm gonna say it. I'm just saying.
Not wanting to hear it is one thing, okay? Like I can I can understand that you don't want to hear it. Okay, I will find other means and methods to do something that I like to do or that I show interest in doing without you around. Okay.
I just listen in my head. I just play back what I said.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
about to get off.
Yeah.
That nigga gonna kill me.
Yeah. I'm loading the gun with every other word. Okay. All right. Soundproof, right? Okay. All right. Like, I'm about to terminate your head. Like,
Let me.
there is a
Okay.
way to say things and there's a way not to. And you said it in a way that you shouldn't say
it. Okay. All right.
If you played this for them, that was gargling blood. God.
They must be used to it because
Damn. Like, that was.
my eardrum's about to rupture. But I would start off with, if you weren't getting the message, listen, if you wasn't getting the message, like if I could look at you and tell that you're not understanding, or if I feel like you're about to come back with some, oh yeah, I just gotta, no, I need you to understand the depth. So that won't be the first thing out of my mouth. But if I feel like you ain't getting it, it will escalate to that point because I need you to understand how horrific this thing is that you're doing. You're that bad at it. Don't know how you even considered it. How did that pop up in your brain? Did you see somebody else do it?
And that's step one. Step one is that am I comparing myself to others too much? Especially from social media. Like, am I that much like better or worse than somebody that I seen do this? You know what I'm saying? Did I grow up with this criticism? Did people tell me this when I was growing up? Is what I'm doing an unrealistic expectation in myself when I end up doing this craft? Like, can I be on this level instead of being on the level that I am now? Like, you want to have, yeah, I understand that, but I guess it's the understanding that's the start. Understanding.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you saying don't say what I said first. Start with the understanding and then get my feedback.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, baby. I heard the song that you were just playing for me. Nope, I can't say unfortunately. Okay. Hey, baby, I heard the song that you were just playing for me, and I wanted to know what made you decide to play that. Who told you to pick up those instruments? Who do you think that you sound like? Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I'm about to tell you. And then I go into the real. I like that setup better. I like that.
You're right.
It's a sandwich method. I can deal with that.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I love you. Damn.
That's exactly what it's gonna be. But nevertheless, it's self-awareness. Self-awareness is first. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like I do like the approach. Like, yeah, what made you want to play that one? What about this particular one? You have other ones, but this one,
baby.
This one,
you got demons inside of you.
Okay.
What demonic entities is possessing you to produce this craft? It's almost witchcraft. This is horrible. I just playing. Okay, yes, go. All right. Let me zip it. Go ahead.
The communication with your partner is fucked. Okay, because at this point, you'll start out like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it this way, and then you just get dramatic, and then it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I need to put the shit out of your ass inside of my ears because that sounds better. Like,
it's equivalent. Did you just take a shit in the? Did you shit in these headphones? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, that's your music. Oh, okay. I thought you was
crazy work.
Fucking me. You fucked me.
That's crazy work.
Nah, it is though. It is. No, but for real though, in all seriousness, you know, because you've heard me talk, I can't get there in what I say, but I don't. You know me. I don't start off like that.
No.
I do start off very realistic and digestible, but it will get to that point if I feel like you don't understand what the hell I'm trying to say. Like, don't keep trying to tell me that it is good because this. I'm motherfucking telling you it ain't.
Yeah, but
you can't convince me.
One thing that you do that I love that you do is that you kind of make an opening statement like, hey, look, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that. Like, you'll introduce the negativity as in like, this is not like, these are the things that I'm not trying to do none of this stuff. Okay.
Right.
So throw these shits away. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying
Yes.
to come to you in a point of realness and honesty. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is the way that I feel. This is what you've
Mhm.
done to make me feel this way. I've seen that you did, and I didn't like this, and things to that degree. And then you'll try to have that. You'll try to have that understanding in that conversation. Right? That's great.
Yeah. Because
But
I want them to listen and be like, this bitch
right,
is
yeah.
cracked.
But at the same time, that don't mean that all this shit. I don't feel this shit. I feel all this shit. Okay.
I'm
I still
sorry.
feel this
I'm
shit.
sorry.
The things that you
And
don't want
now,
me to feel, bitches in the air. You know what I'm saying? So
damn. Damn, my bad. My bad. And now I feel bad. I feel bad that you feel bad. Let's both feel better. I'm gonna unhear that bullshit you just gave
right,
me,
but
and then we're gonna work on your shit, or
and
we're gonna hang
and
it up.
then that's where I get. Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. Come from,
I hate that. I hate.
but but you
I'm
just
sorry you feel that
but you
way.
just said that in a
But I
different
am.
way.
I know. I do hate. I'm sorry that you feel that way. I try my best to say like I'm sorry that I made you feel that way because I'm the one that did the thing. I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. I was just trying to let you know that I really don't like it, and I felt like you weren't getting it because you kept trying to tell me different things like it, I don't like it. Stop trying to convince me to like it and just take the feedback that I don't like it. Now you're pissing me off. And now I am about to take it there because it seems to be that the only thing that you understand is when I'm a motherfucking bitch. I'm just saying. But you know what I'm saying? When I take it to that point, I tried to be nice. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I said some friends like Kaz, I could be like, bitch, hell no.
Oh,
But Kay,
I'm the
I
same
wouldn't
way
do
with
that.
Rich. Yeah, I'm the same way with
Yeah.
Rich. But with Page, I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. With Paige, I wouldn't do that either. With Paige, I'd be like, okay, I kind of can hear what you were going for with this, or I see what you were going for when you did like this. I'm not a fan of that, but I kind of get it. Talk to me more about you know what I mean? Now I want to know. You know what I'm saying? And I will also do that if I'm a fan of your craft and then you produce something that I don't like.
Okay,
Because
but
maybe you're not bad all the
that's
time.
not good. I mean, let me retract that. That's not saying that you're not good at your craft. That's just
You're
saying
right.
that
You're right. So
yeah,
you're right.
they're saying that you have good craft, but you produce something that wasn't as good as your craft is. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And it
Yeah.
happens.
So
It
let's
does happen that
eliminate
way.
that because you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, could I be with somebody who's bad at their craft? No. Just because I would in the dating phase, I would hope that you would expose me to this. Whatever your craft is. You play the harmonica, you make a mean red snapper, or whatever it is that you do,
Or
you
yeah,
paint,
you write books or whatever the situation is. You like,
whatever it is, let me know.
but that's during the dating
Um,
phase. That's definitely during the dating phase because you want to know like what are you interested in, unless you're not asking the right questions during the dating phase. Okay. If you don't be like, hey, what hobbies are you into? Oh,
mm-hmm,
what do you like to do in your free time?
mm-hmm.
What things are you passionate about? If you had to choose a few things that you would love to do more often at a higher level, what would they be? You know what I'm saying?
You
So,
know, another good one. I've been asked this before. I've been asked in a way like, hey, I know that you had a life before me. And I know that with you being the type of woman that you are, that you're carving out time. So what hobby or interest or special interest of yours or whatever are you carving out or maybe putting on the shelf to be here with me and spend time with me? And I was like, hold on now. I might sing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I also
yeah,
think I'm a rapper. You know what I
that's
mean? So that's a good way to introduce it. Like all of the ways that you just said
no,
it.
it's an amazing
And
way
that
to,
too is like it's a cute little dating thing.
yeah,
But
because
yeah, definitely be intentional with it for sure.
yeah, because in the same sense, I was asked the same thing,
Hmm.
but my response wasn't as effective as I wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? What
Mm.
I said was like, oh, well, I like to do this and I like to do that, but I feel like I would have to sacrifice these things in order to, and that was,
Yep.
yeah, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So if I could have reworded it, I would like, well, I wouldn't have much time to do this, or I can't show a lot of interest doing these things with, or whatever the situation may be. It could have been
Right.
reworded different, but the word
Right.
sacrifice just sounds like
You're suffering.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, exactly. It's a negative.
I don't want to make you suffer. Shit. Bye. Get back to your harmonica, bitch. I'm just playing.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not good at my craft, that means, does that affect my self-esteem? Does not being good at your craft affect your self-esteem?
I think so. Because it's a part of you. It's something that you produce and create.
Right.
So yeah, it would affect you.
But like if I feel like I'm great at rapping, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And my self-esteem is super high, but I'm not a good rapper, you know what I'm saying? People say, "Oh, you're not a good rapper, you're not a good rapper, blah blah blah." I don't care what they say. My self-esteem isn't affected. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But my craft is still
So
bad.
right, but so it can affect your self-esteem because people will play a banjo. Why am I picking all these outdated ass instruments? But people will play, the guitar or they sing something or they're a rapper. And if they put this out and they don't get the response that they're looking for, it can hurt them. They can feel like, dang, I'm not. But
I
no,
think that's
if you
a
felt good
that's
making
a
it, doing
achievement
it,
that they didn't.
no, but I'm saying like if I make this song and every motherfucking person, I love the song. I made it. I want people to hear it. Everybody who I've had listen to this song hate it. If I have high self-esteem or any type of self-esteem, it don't matter what y'all think. It doesn't affect what I feel about this thing. That's just not for y'all, and that's all right. I'm gonna keep making my music and doing my thing. But somebody who doesn't have high self-esteem or low self-esteem or no self-esteem, which is, it's very common and it's okay. It can be a shot to their self-esteem and it can lower it. I'm not saying it's gonna take it to the pits of hell, but it can lower it and they might start questioning themselves, their skills, their abilities, and all those things, which I feel like is more common. And
It
I
is
don't want
more
to hurt
common.
anybody's self-esteem. And if I'm in a relationship with you and I just know that that's the best that you can produce, and maybe you don't want to try to get better because not everybody does. Some people think that what they doing right now, that's
It's
that shit hot.
it's just the
You know
creme
what I'm
de la
saying?
creme. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't tell them any different. I can't be in a relationship with you because I'm gonna have to keep lying to you every day. And that's taking a lot on me. That's a sacrifice that I'm not willing to make anymore.
Oh,
I definitely have done it, but I'm not willing to do that.
you were suffering.
So yeah, hell yeah. Hell
but
yeah. I ain't doing that shit no more. And I wouldn't want nobody to do it with me.
but it wasn't really you sacrificing. It was more so you was being selfless by trying to put what they want to do before your feelings behind how they was doing it or whatever capacity that they was doing it at or however good or bad they was at it. It was like, you know what, I'm gonna put my feelings in the back and then I'm gonna bring up forward how I feel like I can help you be better. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. I can't be selfless no more. I want to be self full. Self most.
full of self.
Full of self.
Most of myself. Like
Okay, I want to be most bounty of self. All right,
I got you.
abundant of self.
I
But
got
I get what you're saying. I think at some point it turns into sacrifice if it's
Nah, you're
habitual.
right. Even as I was saying what I was saying, I was like, these like you putting yourself on the back is a sacrifice. You're sacrificing yourself to put them
Hmm.
ahead. So yeah, it is a sacrifice. You're right.
Yeah, once or twice it's like okay, because sometimes you might to the point that we were saying that we're like put down the back burner. You could be great at your craft, but you can make something that I don't really kind of rock with. So those are the times where it's like it's not about me, it's about you. I'm whatever, cool. But habitually, no, I can't do it.
Right.
And plus, I want to the things that you are interested in. I might not know how to do, and I actually might not give a fuck about. But I want this space to be a safe space where you can come and talk about it, and you got my full like, okay, all right, because you're interested in it, and I'm interested in you.
Right.
I'm probably never gonna go fucking dribble a basketball, but I like hearing you come home on Saturdays talking about what happened at the court.
I killed them niggas. Triple double.
Yes, exactly. I don't give a fuck. You coming and telling me, hey, did you know Kyrie got traded? What? That's crazy. Who the fuck is that? What team is he on?
Exactly.
But
So
but you know what? But I'm not going to present that because that's a moment where I can be so. It's not. What is it hurting me to be like,
right,
oh shit, that's
but at
crazy.
that
Like,
point you're trying to build a connection or a bond with what they're saying versus actually understand what they're saying.
Well, I will try to understand, but I do that later. So if you're like, guess what? Da, 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 you gotta be like, no, that's not the guy. Okay, wait, just bitch, he got traded. That's all I'm trying to get out. You ask me all the goddamn questions. Like, just he got traded. That's crazy. I want you to get out the thing that you're trying to do. And then I'll be like, it could be later, pillow talk.
Right,
I'm like, babe,
but
who is that person with the da, 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 you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll do that later, not in the moment.
should you be the person that received that information then? If you don't understand the magnitude of what I'm saying, like, oh snaps, like that whole A count, they should have just came in on a 4 count and then double skipped and went double time. Your ass gonna be like, oh yeah, I feel that. You're right. And the whole time you're like, bitch, what the fuck did he just say? And now you're just sitting there like, A count, double. And then you're gonna come pillow talk. You're like, yeah, the A count you was talking about earlier. What did that mean, bitch? This whole time I thought you understood what I was saying. Nah. You thought you was talking that shit, huh? You thought you
You thought you was talking that
yeah, you
shit.
fucked me. But the thing is that I'm talking
You're
to you
fucked.
in a moment to where I feel like you understand what I'm saying. And then that now we're sharing this equal moment because we both understand, like, hey, Denzel, he acted his ass off in that movie. Yeah, he did. He did this, he did that. Oh, yeah. You know the Denzel movie. Oh, okay. Sinners. Michael B. Jordan killed that thing. Yeah, he did his thing. Both roles right there. Yeah, the lady in the water, that shit was trash. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, lady in the yard, but you know what I
Yeah, I
meant.
know what you meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But them are things that you can relate to because we've seen it and you understand. But now I'm talking
Right.
about counts and stuff like that. It's like in that moment you're like, yeah, right. You don't know nothing.
Okay. But here's the thing. Should I be the person to receive that information?
Exactly. Should that's the
Yes.
question.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Let me call Rich.
no, yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Nigga, Kyrie got traded.
Not for real though. No, but for real, I should be. The reason I say that is this. If you are telling me that you have some level of excitement, confusion, some shock, or whatever it is that you want to get out,
Right.
I don't want you to be like, especially if you're with your partner that you're doing life with, more than likely you're going to spend most of your time with that person.
Right.
So I don't want you to feel like, hey, damn, this bitch don't know shit. Damn, I'm a homie at work. Oh, fuck, I just want to, I'm going to hold it. Like, no, you should be able to say whatever it is, or damn, they really should have fucking cut the beat right here. Da, 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 da. Damn. I think that you know that I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I think I could be like, damn, for real? Oh, okay, cool. Why you think that? Or why, you know what I'm saying? I could do it in a way that's not questioning, like trying to get backstory, but more so questioning why they feel the way they feel or think the way they think or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do it like that. That way I'm still present in the moment and they're able to say what they need to say. But I won't be like, what's the 8 count? Like I'm not gonna do that. But I would be
Right.
like, dang, why you think that? Because of wait, how the songs I've done that with you. Like, what the fuck? Wait, what? So why do you think that? Oh, because you hear something and you hear something different, or that's
Producers and
different than me
engineers and
saying
stuff like that, they will always hear something different that a normal person wouldn't hear. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. And I learned that because you shared that information with me, and I asked the appropriate questions, but still was in the moment. I ain't go, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, because then that takes away from like, bitch, I know you don't know. Like you didn't come to me saying that I watch NBA and NFL every fucking day of my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking I'm talking to you like a homeboy. But what can eventually happen when you are sharing those little pieces of information, just like at work, when people come home and talk about their jobs and stuff like that, you don't work there with me. I don't work with you. But now when you mention Jessica, I'm like, that's the one with the red hair, right? Okay. And she did what? Man, fuck that bitch. Nah, hell no, we ain't doing her overtime. No, hey, yeah, they better find somebody else. Now we could join in and kind of, we built this thing together with the limited knowledge that we did have of each other's interests or craft or whatever. And you tell me the information. Yes, I don't know, but we can build it up to where now it could get to the point where shit, I can engineer some shit for you because I know exactly what you, or you like, hey, at 1 minute and 30, I need you to cut the beat for 4 bars or whatever. I could do that now. You know what I'm saying? Because I now know. So I think I should know the information if I'm going to do life with you. I think that's totally fine.
Yeah, I think actually showing interest is the biggest help to trying to relate to what they're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So, like, now I got to do a little research, or if you can explain this to me, or
Yep.
let me do some hands-on things with it, so I can actually be in the moment with what they're actually saying. And it's certain things like that to be like, oh, okay, now I understand what you're saying. Now this
Mhm.
makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Versus
Listen,
versus like, yeah, you're right. Okay, and then just not never know
or not saying anything.
or
I
not
hate that. I hate when I'm saying something or I see like people are expressing something to like their partner and their partner doesn't say anything because they don't know what that
no
person's talking
response
about or
or
whatever.
anything like that. Yeah.
Like I think that that's rude. It doesn't take anything to make that person feel good or at least just heard or seen or acknowledged. Like you can do the bare minimum here. This is bare minimum communication.
Really?
You
Because you
can do
said
it.
you was gonna put on glasses, headphones, and then lock yourself in the closet.
That's that's if they surprise me with the bullshit. But if they if I know that they produce bullshit or they just got some shitty shit that they do, then it's like, oh, okay, it doesn't hurt to be like, oh, all right, what's up? But if you like, I'm unveiling this thing, it's been my secret passion for all these years, and I'm sorry I waited until we got married to show you. Okay, I'm sorry too. I'm about to the moon. Like,
Haunt you, yeah.
okay, I'm about to let you have it. So, but yeah.
I think to try to like tie back in into a tangent that we kind of went off on is
Mhm.
that is self-esteem something that you're willing to build inside of your partner that lacks in that craft? Oh, oh, it was about to be a different answer, but you like, fuck no.
Build their self-esteem, yes. When it comes to their craft, I don't know if I'm going to be the right person for that, depending on what delivery I have to give you. Like, if you need me
Mm,
to lie to you in order to build it up, I just got to think about lying. I don't know if
that's
I could do that.
that's self-awareness, but maybe you don't have to. With the person that you're
Yeah, if I
doing
don't have to, then I can.
right, with the person that you're deciding to do life with, you shouldn't have to lie. With
That's true.
with your friends, even though you're not doing life with them, you tell them the God honest, blunt truth. Like you don't give a damn. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, your shit is under the earth trash. You know what I'm saying? Sewage
Hot, stinking,
water,
funky ass. Yeah.
hmm
Hmm.
tuna fish, and Vienna sausage is bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actually, they
You know.
both are good. I eat them. That ain't the point. The point
Oh,
is
tuna is good, but the sausages, hell no. Ugh.
I grew up on them. Sorry. The first thing
Mm-mm.
is self awareness when it comes to self esteem. So if they can get to the point to realize like, hey, I am aware that even though I got this super high confidence, that I still have work I need to do, then I think it'll be okay. But if they just
Yeah.
if they stuck in their ways,
Yeah, no, ain't nothing I can do, little baby.
fuck yeah. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah. Oh man, I was about to go really crazy with that. With the biggest.
Yeah. Susie.
But yeah.
Hmm.
So
The thing
yes.
is that, okay, after that,
Hmm.
after the self awareness, what do you think is next?
Um, I think okay, so I'm telling somebody you told me that my singing is trash. I now have become aware that my singing is trash.
Okay, and then we're gonna use
So
rapping for me. That way we have a basis on both sides.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. So my singing is trash. You told me that my singing is trash. I'm aware now. I heard it back and I could it kind of reeks. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Maybe I don't hear it just yet.
Yeah,
I think
tone
the
deaf.
next step, yeah. I think the next step is evaluation. Like for me, I feel like I would then need to evaluate my true interest in it, my skill level, the time dedicated that would be needed to get better at this craft. If I want to get better, if I feel like I'm at the top, if I'm feeling dedicated to doing the things necessary, if I actually care about other people's opinions, am I just going to rock out how I rock out? Like I need to evaluate all of that. And then that'll determine which path I need to go down Whether, because if I feel like I don't care if anybody likes it or not, I love it. I'm gonna keep doing this. Then the buck stops there.
Right.
I'm just me. But if I feel like, okay, all right, I could either go get more opinions or whatever it is and take all of that feedback in and ask like what specifically this and that and go get better at those things, work on those things, and then ask these trusted people to be along for the ride. Like, hey, I know it's bad, but I'm working on it. You're one of my trusted people. Is it okay if you watch me paint this, or if you taste this food, or if you hear me sing, or whatever it is? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of go from there and just keep working on it. Or you go, you're right. I haven't played like me. I haven't played the saxophone since high school for real, like, like the end of high school. But I have a saxophone right now in my closet. I'm not about to buzz no tune on that bitch as yet because I forgot all the shit. So I'm not gonna have somebody suffer through that when I know that I need to go and get the things done. But if I did play it and somebody's like, I would evaluate and kind of go from there for what steps I need.
Yeah, you'll probably need a new read to start with. You know what I'm saying? But
The reeds are untouched.
hey, that's
They
unfortunate.
are, yeah.
I think after that it will be. I can see that. But if my rapping was deemed as trash or not good, depending on
Mm-hmm.
how it's approached to me by my partner or my friend,
Mm-hmm.
then I will need to do self evaluation. You're right. I need to,
Mm-hmm.
but the way that I would do that self evaluation is to see how good am I talking to myself or how bad am I talking to myself. Am I saying like, oh, well, since it's trash, I'm not good enough? Or am I saying like, oh, since it's trash, you know what? I'm doing the best that I can, but I'm still growing. I want to be better. Or, do I use like certain things to kind of like base where I stand at? You know what I'm saying? As far as like facts, you know what I'm saying, of achievements or
Mm-hmm.
goals or anything like that. And I will set those, you know what I'm saying? I will finish it or I'll set time apart to be like, hey, I'm gonna work this much on this. I want to be this good at this, and until I get the good or the green light from my partner or my friends, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna just keep working until I get it. And you're right. I do think surrounding yourself with people who really have interest in helping instead of hurting you, but you might have them people that just be like, you ain't gonna be shit because I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have those. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
And
Damn.
and if you do have those, them are the ones that's gonna drain you. Like they're gonna belittle you because they don't want to see you do good. And then at that point, you gotta evaluate like, is this really my friend? Question.
Yes. No. Statement. Um,
But go ahead.
I just thought about what I just said. And although it's like it sounds good as I'm listening to you talk, I'm like, uh-uh. So it's like, oh yeah, have a trusted group of people, blah blah blah, and it's like, oh yeah, you should be surrounded with people who are this. And no, 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 no. I don't agree with that anymore. What I think
That
in 30
fast. All
seconds,
right, go ahead.
I don't agree with it because I just thought about like just because you're interested in something doesn't mean that my life now has to be affected by that. And
Right.
yes, it could just be a song. It could just be tasting some pasta but I shouldn't have to be a bad friend because I don't want to do that shit. That's your interest. So, for every craft that's out here, there are groups, especially for like music. There are places where you can submit your songs to get reviews. There's places that judge these things. Enter that shit into a contest, put that shit up online under an anonymous account. Do whatever you got to do to get the burden off of the people that you love. You know what I'm saying? Like, send that over somewhere else. Work on that. That's your job. That's your work. Work on that. And then be like, hey, I done did this and I did that. Now tell me what you think. I got some really good reviews on this. I think I think I might have done everything that you said. Now it's like, cool.
Right.
But the teacher doesn't need to be there like, while you doing your homework, go do your homework. You know what I'm saying? And then come back to me like, all right, this is what I did. kind of thing. I don't think we should put the burden on our friends or our partner and then deem them a bad friend or a partner. Now, a partner is a little bit different, of course, but especially like friends, family, stuff like that. The same way they say like friends and family are not your customer, just because they didn't buy your product, like it probably just doesn't affect their life or they feel like they don't really need it. Like I can give you $10 sympathy, like 10 sympathy dollars. Imagine you got a product, everybody buys it, everybody in your family buys it. Great. Your business is not going to be successful because they're not your clientele. They just bought your product. And do you want them to do it every week, every month? If that's the case, you could have just said, hey,
I'm
y'all,
creating something for the family.
go from like some, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But no, you want to actually go and build out the clientele of people who actually need it. It doesn't matter if you think that person needs it. They need to know that they need it. They need to look at your product and say, I need that in my life. You know what I mean? So I feel like that same um idea, the same, yeah, the idea is the same for like if you have a product or if you have a craft and you need to get better at it. Don't put the burden on your friends and family to be like your test subjects for it. There's communities, there's spaces, and if you don't see a space or a community, then build one and have those people who are interested in that thing, who want they have an actual interest in you getting better. Like when you hear the rappers who submitting their stuff, not only are you waiting to hear get reviewed by your peers, the people who are also artists, you're also taking away certain things too. Like, you know what? Maybe I might edit my beat like this, or maybe I want to do this, or shit, maybe I can collab with them. Like, there's so much that you're getting out of that. Versus, I mean, instead of like your wife going, "Yeah, that's great," you know what I'm saying? Or your friend going, it does sound a little better. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you get more out of the people who are actually doing the
Right.
thing and giving you feedback versus anything else. So
All right.
you can ask your family friends. I just don't want you to, not you. But I'm saying I don't want it to be like, man, my friends and family they ain't never. That's your special interest.
Okay.
They have special interests that you don't. Bitch, I crochet. Okay, like I don't see you over here busting down the door to come and test my shit. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know. I just don't feel like people should be demonized
You're not,
for that.
but
Not saying that you are,
no,
but I have seen it.
I know what you're saying, and I don't think every family member or friend should just be like your sole purpose of validation. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying with that. But the limited people that you do trust with said information or said product or whatever the situation is, these are the people opinion that I'm going to value before I give it out to the public, before I actually take it to another place in order to get it reviewed. Now, if it's just two or three people, oh, okay, cool. All right, I understand. Let me go tweak it. Let me go do this. Let me go do that. Before I go out there and embarrass myself. Now, not only did I embarrass myself on a public platform, but guess what? They went like, oh, the people that surround him, they don't care about him because they let him release this. They let him submit this. They let him do this. They let him do that. Yeah, I need them few people that I can come to that I trust to not be a yes man, but to be a real one and let me know what the real is. All right, cool. That's trash. Let me scratch that. Let me start something too. Like seek I'm seeking those to affirm the goodness and not inflate my head. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody who's going to be kind and honest. You know what I'm saying? More of honest than kind. But nevertheless, I need people to be real with me with whatever rap I submit. If I'm going to give you 16 bars, um, 12 of them was good, but 4 of them you need a little work on. You know what I'm saying? Versus like, oh yeah, your whole it was straight. You know what I'm saying? It'll be all right. It'll be all right. So you just like the whole thing is okay. You know what I'm saying? It's good enough to submit. Okay, but that's not really telling me like what the problem was because I need you to let me know the real. Now, sometimes people be like, "Oh, that was hard," and actually mean like, "Oh, that's what they like. That's the interest that they put their time and mindset into." So when you was like, just because you have an interest in that, that don't mean I have to. The people that you're giving it to should at least have the interest that you want to do said thing, or they understand what you're trying to do, and then they'll look at it through that type of lens versus being selfish and just being like, you know what? Nah, that ain't it.
I hear you. I hear you. I still just feel like, and I'm the one that says it, they must not have any friends or something, because like that shit is trash, right?
Right.
Because
Right. That's what I said.
but the reason why I say that is because most people do shop their things around to family and friends. But it's stupid for me to say that, because your family and your friends, like, their number one thing, if they love you, it's to protect you. So they're not going to be honest with you,
That's what I
which is
said.
why
That's what I
a
said.
lot of shitty stuff is out here. No, I know what you said. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying I would rather respect, like, if somebody who has been like, hey, I started out making music. I was kind of trash. I used to submit it to this and submit it to that, and they weren't picking it up. Or, when people would review it, on these sites, like, it was horrible. I was getting bad reviews. So I started, taking the feedback that these people were giving me in this arena that I'm trying to go into. These people were giving me this feedback. I took that, I worked on that, boom, boom, boom. That I can accept and respect, versus, like, yeah, I asked my family and my friends, and they told me this, they told me that, and like, yeah, my cousin told me that he didn't like it. You know what I mean? And so now you are building it based off of what your cousin is interested in. But is your cousin your target demographic when you made that song?
Right.
When you made that chicken, was that for him? Probably not. It's probably for whatever your target audience is for that thing that you're interested in. And so you need to go where your audience is.
Right.
You need to go
Because
there and get the feedback there, not from me. It shouldn't be from your family and friends. That should be like I'm informing y'all of what I'm doing. But me and my self-esteem and all that, I'm saying, I think I'm good at this. I'm going to submit it in the arena that I'm going into. They're going to tell me if I'm good or not. You know what I mean? It's like, if I want to be a dancer, I'm dancing at the family reunion. My family like, hey, I'm gonna go to a competition. And boo, they gonna throw tomatoes at me.
that's different
Zero,
though.
zero,
That's
zero.
different.
But I'm saying that's my craft. If I'm dancing here, that same dance, my family has a vested interest in
You as a
the
person.
protection and the love,
Hmm.
and yeah, of me. So some of them might be like, okay, all right, I don't know about, what I mean, but they're not gonna, for where you're trying to
Yeah,
go,
but
they're not that target
the,
audience.
the the difference with that is that if you're dancing at a wedding, everybody's going to dance at a wedding, and they're not going to give you the best moves possible. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, but
If
they
I,
also aren't saying that
but
they're a dancer, though. I'm
right,
saying, if I
but
say I'm a dancer and I want to dance for y'all,
yeah, now that's different. Like if you're
that's
like,
what I'm
hey, I'm a
saying.
dancer, I'm going to introduce my craft to y'all, and then
Mm-hmm.
they give me the yay, yeah, and knowing that like it's motherfucking animal poop, then like no, because now for to go to this competition and embarrass myself with the booze, you know what I'm saying?
But you need the booze as well. And that's another thing I want to talk about. And then I'm probably not about to shut up. Is when you said,
But
like, no, for real, because I want you to say what you was about to say. When you said something to the effect of, like, you go on this big arena or whatever, you go on this stage and then you get booed, or you fail this competition, or whatever it is that you said. I think that's good for your self-esteem, right? Because, okay, that lets you know, all right, I thought that I was great at this. They don't necessarily think so. So I'm going to take that and internally, and I'm going to say, I'm going to get better. Or I'm going to take that and I'm going to let it defeat me. But either way, you'll never know where your self-esteem really lives if you're only playing it safe in these safe arenas. My family and my friends are safe because they know me, they love me. These people have nothing other than they want the art that I can produce. And I want to make sure that I'm producing something great. So let me get that to them. They'll love me afterwards. They don't love the artists that they listen to, like, before they ever listen to them. They love them. They love the art first, and then they fall in love with the artist behind that.
right,
So
right.
I'm just saying that it might be a good thing for your self-esteem to be like, you know what? Damn, I lost that competition. I didn't win that award, or I didn't get this, or I didn't get that, or I put out the song and it only got one stream. That's the time I played it, make sure it was on Spotify.
On the
You know what I'm
platform, right?
saying? Like,
But
yeah, and that's
that
okay.
can help
Go back
and
to the drawing
but
board.
that can help and hurt the self esteem because at that point,
Right.
once you get that L or you get that boo or you get that second place or whatever the situation is, it could be so deflating to where it's like, you know what, I don't even want to do this no more. But you know what, I tried. I can say that I did it or whatever the situation is versus like getting back in there like, you know what, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be better this time and I'm gonna be better that time. It's more so like what end of the spectrum do you fall on once you get that L? Once
But what if But what if you stop though? What if you do stop and say, you know, I tried it, it didn't work? There's nothing wrong with that.
No, no, no. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Okay.
I'm not saying
Okay.
that. I'm just saying that
Okay.
once you get booed or you get or you lose or anything like that, just because
Mhm.
they need it, whatever that need feeds into is going to either set them ablaze to motivate them, or it's going to deflate them to the point that they don't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? So,
And I think that that's a good thing either way, because if it deflates me to the point that I no longer want to do this, I'm probably not supposed to be there. And so the deflation happened quick so that I can realign and readjust to where I'm actually supposed to be. Maybe if I played the harmonica for 12 years, I would have never discovered the cure for cancer. You know what I mean?
right.
But I just kept trying to, kept trying to, kept going. And that goes into the conversation we was having on Station Head that one day of like telling them, when I told you, I was just to tell them like, hang that shit up. Like, you shouldn't be doing this. And I'm trying to save people because we don't have unlimited time on earth,
No.
you know? And I don't want people to keep going the wrong way. So if I feel like take it or leave it, do what you do. Your self-esteem is your self-esteem. What you think of you is you. But if I feel like this is horrible, you shouldn't have ever used your craft for this, or use your skills to do or lack thereof to do or produce this. Don't ever do it again. I'm saying that not because I'm a hater or anything like that, but it's because you probably need to be focused somewhere else.
Right.
And I don't want you to go 10 years down the line, you know what I'm saying, doing this when you could have been over there doing that. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, just a different perspective is that both of those things could be great because it could just be realignment. So,
Mm.
but I'm with you. I'm with you on what you're saying, though.
Well, the realignment must fall into practicing self respect, because once you respect yourself and know, like, hey, this wasn't for me, I need to go and do something else. That's you understanding and being aware that that wasn't your calling. There's this craft that I invested in isn't something that I should have longevity in. I should go and learn a new skill or develop a new hobby or something to that degree, because this wasn't it. I continue to fail
Mm-hmm.
at this. So if you continuing to fail, like I said, it's going to feed into you either trying to motivate yourself to actually succeed, or you know what, you're just going to call it quits because you realize, like, I reached my peak. I'm maxed out and I need to try something else. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm,
and either way,
yeah,
it's nothing wrong with either one. Hey, y'all, either way, it's nothing wrong with that. Okay.
it's not. It's nothing wrong with it. The only thing that would be wrong is if you actually become a quitter, I would say. Just because you quote unquote fail in one area doesn't make you a failure. You just didn't do good in that area. But if you just hang it up and say, I'm never trying anything else, I think that's what makes you a failure.
Right.
But if you suck at this and you tried this and you tried that and you tried that, you're probably one of the most successful people. Look at all the skills and knowledge and tenacity and self love, respect, and worth you've gained throughout all these experiences of trying. Like, you're proving to yourself with every little moment that you could be better and better and better and better and better. You're better than your first L. You know what I mean? So you're good, but don't sit it out. Just like, you know what, fuck it, and just give up on everything. Because I've seen that happen too much too,
Yep.
where people fail in one area because they wanted that so bad,
Wanted it
they give up
bad.
on everything,
Yep.
and it sucks. Try something else. Keep going. Like, you still have breath in your lungs. You still have life. Try something else.
Yeah.
You can do it. It's okay. Maybe don't start as big or don't start as small, but try something else.
Or do
So,
something to make you proud. Like, you can learn a new skill, or you can volunteer or help somebody without expecting anything back, or you can build things that is alongside of art, music, a business, your body, your mind. Like, it doesn't even have to be anything like tangible. It could be just something within yourself, because self
mm-hmm,
esteem often follows self respect, and all that comes from action. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
So, just do something to make yourself proud. It's okay. Damn, you sunk down. Bit. Sheesh. It gone.
It's because I be playing with my chair. Okay,
It gone.
is this? I'm not actually gonna. I'm not gonna show that to y'all. I be playing with my chair like while we doing it. I always have to fidget, and I kicked the. I knew I there's two flips, like two switches, and I knew I kicked the wrong one. I was like, "Fuck it, we going down."
It
All right,
gone.
empty ways. I try to avoid that every show. Because I always do that shit.
That's all good.
But yeah. Okay. I can agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was listening.
Yeah.
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 Not like we always fucking disagree.
No,
Okay?
no, we
'Cause we
no,
don't.
we don't. But
No, we don't.
no, we don't. We probably agree on a lot more things than we disagree. It's just that them disagreements they last a long time.
They do.
They last a long
They
time
do.
because at this
They do.
point, either I'm trying to convince you that I'm right, or vice versa, or you're trying to get me to understand what you're saying, and vice versa.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But both ways.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yep. It's cool. It's just it'd be fun looking back on it. Not in the moment, it's not always fun, but it's fun looking back on it.
Right.
You know.
But at the end of the day, respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Self-esteem.
Respect yourself. Dun, 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 dun.
Right.
I know it's express yourself, but yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Nevertheless, in totality, I think I have no problem being with a partner. You done breathing?
Oh, you heard that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Whoopsies. Okay, yeah, I'm done.
I could be with a partner that's not good at that craft. And I could.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, and I can also, because I'm a solutionist and I'm a builder. So I'm going to help you get to where you want to go, where you need to go, or I'm just going to change your vision altogether. Okay. Like, hey, you think you like this, but in reality, you actually like this, which falls under this, and you can do something in this avenue. You know what I'm saying? Just choose a different path to do what you're trying to do. Like, you think you like singing, but you're actually a better writer or creator for singers, and you probably want to do that versus actually sing. Yeah, you thought you wanted to sing. You think you can sing, but maybe that's not your calling. Maybe your calling is to be a reference track person to give it to people who can actually sing.
Maybe your calling is to clean the studios, not sing in the studios. Put together the mics. That's the extent of you touching the mic.
You don't even be
That's
saying
it.
nothing disrespectful, like, but the way that you say it just sounds disrespectful.
Don't fucking touch the mic.
See?
Okay? Don't click the buttons. None of that. Just wipe off the disc. You know what I'm saying? Don't open your mouth because I don't want none of that in here. None of that energy of
Take
talk outside the studio. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Talk outside the studio is crazy.
No, for real. But I mean, I'm being funny, kind of. But yeah, kind of, because I'm being real.
But why would you tell somebody that though? It's one thing to be.
It depends on how I feel about that person.
I was just about to say, because it's one thing to tell somebody, you know what I'm saying, the truth and being honest with them, but it's another thing just to be rude and disrespectful. But
okay, so I wouldn't say that to them, but I would tell you, and I have told you about that person. Think they can sing? Do you think that person can sing? Oh, okay.
I think that person got potential. And then you're like, and you're fuck no.
Yeah, okay. There's no potential there. All right. But yeah, okay, go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead. Because
I don't know what I was about to say. I forgot.
it's all good. I was just saying in general, I could be with my partner and help them find another path. And especially with my friends, I would definitely help navigate if I'm called upon. I'm not just gonna just up and be like, hey, let me listen to or let me taste your food. No, I'm not gonna do that. If they ask me to do it, depending on where I'm at or who I'm with or whatever the situation is, I think that is conditional. But with my partner, it's more of I'm gonna help you, baby. You know what I'm saying? I got you, little baby. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, little baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, I can be with someone.
Yeah, stop. In the name of love.
Uh, okay. I can.
You want to start over? Because you stopped in the beginning this time. Damn. You trying to come to terms
Okay.
with it. It ain't.
I
It ain't
am.
working.
I am. Okay. If I'm dating
It had
you,
to be the reason. See, it had to be what I said is the reason why you're feeling that way. And now you don't want to say it. But you want to say it, but you don't want to say it. I'll
well,
take it.
because I am thinking about it, I'm like, maybe I could, but the thing is that if I know that if I know that you're not good at it before we become like, if I know that you're not good at it in the dating stage, I won't be with you.
Right. Okay.
If we are in a relationship and you bamboozle me, and now we're here in said relationship, then I will follow the appropriate steps. But you will get my honesty. I'm always going to offer you that. And I will help you. I've helped exes in the past with like the things that they were working on and doing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, it wasn't necessarily that they bamboozled me, but they saw something and were like, I think I could do that. Try it. Up, you can't. Wrap it up. Wrap it the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? No, put it down. Don't think something else. Think differently. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. But yeah, I could do it if I could support you. I support your dreams because I'm always thinking of 1,000,001 things to do. Some things I'm good at, some things I fucking suck at. And I put it down. I never pick it up again. And I just move on to the next thing. And I would want my person to be honest with me, to tell me, like, hey, babe, that's your ass. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need that. And that's okay. So yeah. But yeah, if it's in the dating realm and I see that you suck at some shit, I'm not about to sit here and invest my time into building this and building. No, that's doing the thing before the title. No, I shouldn't be that invested in that area with you. But if we are now in a relationship, but again, for me, the dating phase lasts maximum 60 days. You know what I'm saying? So in that phase, I ain't liking that. I'm on to the next. You know what I mean? But if we make it past that 60 days and now we in a relationship, 60 is way too long. It's really 30.
Yeah,
But it really is 30. 60 is way too long. But if we made it past that 30-day mark, and we in a relationship and you okay, now it's different. My investment level, all of that stuff is different because I actually have something here. We decided, you mine, I'm yours, we're gonna do life together, bet. But in the stages where I'm deciding who I want to do life with, I'm not about to stay committed to helping you find your this and that. Hell no. Do you think, little baby? Shit ass. You know what I'm saying? See you later. Got a blast. You know what I'm saying? So
you funny in real life, like because
oh.
you really mean what you're saying right now, and I think
I do.
I think people hear you think you're being funny, but no, you're dead ass.
Yeah, I really am.
You're dead
Yeah,
ass.
please, y'all don't think I'm being funny. I really be being dead
Yeah,
ass.
she.
This is advice I give my daughter. Shit, I be playing. For real.
For real, for real.
But I'm learning and growing. Maybe what I'm saying is wrong. It ain't, but maybe. I'm just saying. It could be. I'm always willing to learn and do new things. So yeah. But yeah, that's all I got.
What about y'all? How about y'all? Y'all comment, like, subscribe, or even just send us a DM on how y'all feel about being with somebody who's not really good with their craft, or they struggle with their self-esteem. Sometimes you can just what?
See, now, if we should talk about somebody struggling with their self-esteem outside of the craft, but we should talk about that because this conversation wasn't necessarily about somebody's self-esteem in general. And we should talk about that though. I think that's a really good topic. Like, your partner has low self-esteem. Forget the craft part of it. Just in general, low self-esteem. Let's talk about that.
Like an episode.
Yeah, like we should really talk about that. Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
That's just an idea,
outside the gray.
but go ahead. Yeah.
You already know what I was about to.
No, we can do.
You
We can. Oh,
know what I'm
okay.
about to do, right?
Okay.
But it's.
What?
I said, you know what I'm about to do, right? The
No.
wrap up,
Yeah, I know.
right? But so
Yeah, that's
the
why I
other
said
one with
we should
another.
talk about
Okay,
it. Yeah, another episode. Yeah.
all right,
I ain't cutting that. I'm keeping it. They about to see us
let's
confused.
go. All right, so yeah, you know what? Y'all ask yourself, could y'all really ride with somebody who's half-assing the things that they say that they love? Half-ass their craft, or think they love their craft and they're not really good at it? Would you help them? At what point do you show your support into telling them that, you know what, you need help, or stop that shit?
Cut it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Respect the
And
attraction.
I was just about to say respect their trash. I thought you was about to say respect their trash.
No. Respect their attraction to their craft, but at the same time, there's nothing wrong with letting them know, like, either you're not as good as you think you are, and tell them to move on, or help them in their craft to make sure they either get better and succeed or move on to another path. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. Let that shit flatline, or get that shit more life. Is that too raw? Is that
Okay.
too raw?
Nah, I like that.
Okay. And if you're the one stuck, let's be real. Self-esteem doesn't just fall out the sky, okay? You got to build it. Sometimes it's quiet,
That's true.
but it's repetitive. Talk to yourself. And we will discuss this in another episode, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
we
to the
definitely should.
ones that's watching. Y'all, hey, confidence is earned, as it's not a gift.
Mm,
Ooh, you like that, right? Okay. This is
I
Into the
did.
Gray. Well, we don't just chase clean answers, but we dive into the mess. And if this episode made you feel some type of way, or make you feel uncomfortable, make you feel good, then we've done what we needed to do. Thank y'all for connecting with us today. And
Yo.
there were changes in the start. You know what I'm saying? I got Ash to budge a little bit, but nevertheless, she's still trying to stick to her
It
guns.
won't happen again.
Stick to her guns. But nevertheless, I would love if y'all would share this, rate this, or send it to someone who's still trying to figure out with themselves or with their partner about a craft that they have that they're need some help with. Okay. But
Yeah.
until next
Facts.
time, y'all stay curious, keep questioning, and thank y'all for entering the gray.
Yeah. See y'all later. Bye.